Hey guys, so before we begin today, two little things. First off, I apologize for any background noise that may appear in this. There's some construction happening across the street. I have no control over that, so I apologize. Also, today we are looking into yet another supernatural topic, one more involved with connections to spirits. I know, but it seems like this is the only thing that people really seem to hunt, except for, I don't know, like maybe Bigfoot or UFOs, so this is kind of sort of the topic of this series. Just not sure how to make topics for those two other ones though, so we'll have to see. Anywho, psychic mediums are the topic of today, and I'm going to talk a bit about mediumship, what psychics are known for and able to do, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. Before I begin though, I want to state something. This is all based off of research and some of my own opinions, so do not get offended or opposed in any way. Just leave it down in the comments. I kind of want to hear the response. Just don't lash out at each other because that's unneeded in every single way. So basically, mediumship is the practice of certain people known as mediums, pretty obvious there, who have a connection between the spirits of the dead and the living human beings. Kind of like what the Avatar does for you younger viewers. Mediumship has always been around in some shape or form, whether it be a shaman or a divine oracle. However, it really began to be kicked up in the developed world in the 19th century. If you are following this series, you'll notice a bit of a trend since at this time, spiritualism was on a rise in America and Britain and other countries, and it became popular for mediums to be associated with seances and stuff like that. Mediums are going fairly strong today as well. Unfortunately, though, there have been many accounts of fraud throughout the years, so it's not exactly a field that people have 100% confidence in when stepping into, because there's been a lot of credible mediums that have been disproven as just straight up cheating or straight up using wires and stuff, and people need trust. Several different variations of mediums also exist. Arguably, the most well-known form involves the spirit allegedly taking control of a medium's voice and using it to relay a message, or in the case that the medium simply hears the message and passes it on to the person that they are with. Other forms involve materializing of the spirit and the presence of a voice, and in some rare cases, telekinetic abilities. There are also several types of specific abilities that mediums seem to possess, but I'm not going to delve into this too far, because instead a card's going to pop up in the corner right now and direct you to another YouTuber who you may know. He sort of beat me to the punch here by uploading a little bit earlier. I was like, but he has a much more focused video on specific abilities in general, so go check it out, and then when you're done, come back to this video and finish it up. Now, how is this all explained? Spiritualists believe that the phenomenon produced by mediums, both the mental and the physical mediumship, is the result of external spirit agendas. Now, in some cases, people say that you are born with this ability, and there are a few that say that this is something that everyone has, and that you just need to kind of train it. So kind of like if you're playing a sport, and you're not exactly the best player, you just keep practicing, and then the muscle memory develops, then you get better, and you get faster, and you just improve. Some people believe that mediumship and psychic abilities can also be associated with that in some degree, so it'd be kind of cool. However, on the scientific side of things, scientists who study mediumship have come to the result of either fraud or psychological factors. Research from psychology for over 100 years have revealed that when there is no fraud, mediumship and spiritualist practices can be explained by hypnotism, magical thinking, and suggestions. Trace mediums, the people who I said earlier were able to hear voices and then translate that to whoever's around them. Scientists have proven in some cases that some of these spiritualists and mediums suffer from alternative personalities within the subconscious mind. Though in the end, it's really up to you whether or not you want to believe this. Now, I know I stated earlier in the previous videos that I claim to have some experiences myself. However, I just want to point out that I do not claim to be a medium. Not really sure why, honestly. Just doesn't feel like that's what I am. And these things that happen really only pop up randomly or in dreams. Been trying my best for months to hone this, but with little prevail. But overall, I do believe that in some cases people do have gifts. It's honestly not the weirdest thing in the world, so I think some people just need to deal with it. What do you guys think? Are you on the side of the believers or the skeptics? Or perhaps you don't really know what to decide. Leave all that in the comments below, and I shall see you soon. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button down below and leave a comment in the comment section. I always consider suggestions for new videos and topics, so do not be shy. Also, do not forget to subscribe in order to stay up to date on all things unexplained. Until then, I hope to see you again next time as we take another trip into the realm of the unknown.